Yeah. Well, I didn't want it needed before.
So you're saying-
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, it's,
What was happening was like the old silent film era.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not that effective. Matt is in silent films. Now I'm just seeing it. What a goon.
We just lost all our viewers.
I know. And don't forget, we're a little bit behind, so look at
is it possible to get a negative viewer
goons.
count?
What a total tool.
I'm not sure I even need to be here
I'm
tonight.
not even sure what the hell that was.
Viewer count's dropping faster than the stack
That
market.
was good.
Don't say.
A couple more minutes and you can get started.
A couple more minutes, I'll be asleep.
Old man.
Exactly. Counting the gray hairs yesterday, I lost count.
You have your 4 o'clock early bird dinner. Time to take your nap
Hey,
now.
hey,
Jake,
there
you
is
should
no
say it back
wrong
in
with
my
saving
day.
money, okay?
Don't knock my eating habits.
There's nothing wrong with saving money.
No, but
If
you-
I
when
could-
you-
if I
you
could
eat your
see who
4
said
o'clock
that,
meal
I'd
and
be
then
really
take a 6
upset.
o'clock nap, and that turns into you sleep till 4 in the morning. You're an old person. Jake.
Or you're on heroin.
Or you just gotta get up early for work.
What time do you work?
We're usually there by 5:30.
Holy Jesus. You work 5:30 to 3? No, that's not
3:30, 4 o'clock. Try to beat traffic.
bad. Yeah, don't blame me.
This is riveting.
Traffic on Route 3 is just
Oh, what?
awful.
I said it's riveting.
Oh.
Hey, this is the stuff that makes the world go round. This conversation right here.
Real conversation.
Yeah.
Forget elections,
manly
forget
conversation.
coronavirus. It's all about the traffic and sleep patterns.
Yeah.
Smells good.
And eating habits.
Smells like
too.
victory.
We need to know the eating habits.
It smells like victory.
An old comment.
Hey, rest in peace, Ming.
Hail to Ming.
All right. How we looking?
I think we're ready to go. We good?
Yeah, at least run through the T's and C's and have people join us on the fly.
Hey, 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 everybody. This is the Hall After Dark Live online comic book auction. Welcome to episode number 80 on Monday, March 9th, 2020. Coming to you from the Hall of Comics in beautiful Southborough, Massachusetts on Route 9. Can't miss it if you tried. We got a full house this evening.
Well, you might miss it a couple times. Eventually you'll get it.
Eventually you'll drive in
Nah,
there.
you'll figure it. It's
Going
like
around the
Frogger.
room, counterclockwise. We got AG manning the boards. Matty Moe is even in the house.
I know we saw Matt earlier, right?
So we got a good look at him up close and personal. Your eye in the sky, catching all your comments, is the lovely Ryan. Johnny Mac on the camera. Mr. John to my left.
Mr. Coronavirus himself.
Don't say that. and I am your co-host number 2, Jake here. And we are going
Now I'm
to
going
kick
to
off
start coughing, John. You suck.
our live online Claim It Now auction. Will begin in just a few minutes. We're going to run through the terms and conditions here, get you some of the particulars that are important to know, and better explain some of the other bonuses here in just a little bit that we haven't done before.
We're going to change that to F and Give It To Me Now auction.
F and give it to me now.
F and Give It To Me Now auction. We might catch a bunch of weird shit. Good.
This evening's auction runs till about 8 o'clock. Over the course of that time, you're going to see 6 rounds. Each one times out at 10 minutes with 12 items per round. So we're doing 72 comics, 72 plus this evening in the next hour and a half. We'll reveal the items one at a time by turning the tiles that you saw a moment ago on your screen. And we'll explain the book, you know, the details that are important to know about its condition, etc. You'll see the price clearly marked on the front of the book. The first person in the comments on this live video to comment, I claim A2, B3, whatever the title is in front of the item, they will be announced as the winner of that item. Just like that.
Thanks,
Just
Matt.
like that. So the first person to do it that we see on our screen will be announced as the winner. More on that in just a little bit. That's important to know. We ask that you pay by 6 p.m. on Wednesday. That is the deadline in order to claim the books. It also means that as long as you pay by that deadline, it gets you entered into this week's raffle. And this week's raffle prize is...
Pretty awesome two-packer.
It is. It's a 11 by 17 print. First of all, the first part of it is 11 by 17 print of Spider-Man by John Tyler Christopher himself. He gave us a stack of these and signed some of them when he was here for the release of Star Wars #1 back in the day, shortly after we opened. So you have
2015,
very
yeah.
good, yeah. So that print is signed, hand signed by the man himself, the artist John Tyler Christopher, who's most often known for his action figure variants he does from Marvel Comics. You've probably seen those.
The negative space stuff is fantastic.
Yeah, as you can see there, that's a really good example of it. Very cool. To the left of that is a hardcover of Spider-Man, a Spider-Man and Black Cat story called The Evil That Men Do. This thing is awesome. It is out of print. This is a hardcover written by Kevin Smith. Doesn't get any better than that. Kevin Smith doing Spider-Man with art by Terry Dodson. Terry Dodson doesn't do a lot of interior art. He's mostly known for his covers and his, shapely women, but
Loves
here
the
he does
ladies.
the inside interior art as well on this. So it's pretty cool to get. So that's our 2-pack for this week's raffle. And I think that pretty much gives you the important points. I'm going to turn it over to John. He can give you some of the equally important finer points.
Well, that's debatable. Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome to episode 80. Thanks, as always, for your support, for showing up. Got some great books to show you tonight and should have a lot of fun. My job is to make sure that we understand the processes. First one is to reinforce the fact that the first one to Ryan's screen is going to be deemed to claim it. We'll let people know there may be instances where you're first on your screen or someone else is first on your screen. However, that doesn't necessarily mean they're first on Ryan's screen. One of the situations that we have is we have a 20-second delay by the time that we send this out. We send out the signal once, and how it's received and processed by you on your end has a great deal to do with if you're lagging behind, if you're not seeing things as timely as others. You disconnect and reconnect in. It's really on the side of Facebook, not us, so we appreciate your indulgence on that. Please don't get frustrated. We try to have a good time on this thing, show you a lot of books, and have fun, so we don't want people walking away frustrated. Any issues, questions, concerns, we're happy to take them offline. Happy to solve whatever problems you might have, especially with decisions. We appreciate you respecting us with that, but always feel free to come in, stop in. We'll talk about anything. We appreciate, again, all your support. Important point here is all grades quoted are our best estimates, and most prices are based off the Overstreet comic book grading system and that 2019-2020 price guide, which means that we refer to, again, the Overstreet comic price grading system. If you're not familiar, I definitely recommend that you go on their site and take a look. They grade things on a scale of 0.5 to 10. We use our best estimates, so when we're presenting a book to you, if you ever receive something you're not 100% satisfied, for whatever reason, but if you don't agree with the grade or what have you, you just get it and say, you know what, it's never a problem. Give us a call, we'll make it right 100% of the time, right? 100% money back guarantee. Grading is especially subjective, right? So we want to make sure we give you those parameters and opportunity to return something. Again, want to have a good time with us and appreciate all the support so far. Outside of that, please keep the comment section clean, appropriate, and respectful at all times. It should always be understood. Try to keep this thing PG-13. I sometimes stray over the R, but that's my issue, not yours. Okay, again, thank you for respecting Ryan's screen. It is considered the one true screen, and the man running the show himself, Ryan.
What?
RP for.
Woo!
All right, welcome everyone. So if it is your first time joining us tonight for one of these auctions and you make a successful claim, we need your email address that's associated with your PayPal account for invoicing. If we don't get your email address and can't invoice you, you don't get your books, then you're bummed out. So we don't want that to happen. If you've made claims with us in the past, we have your email address on file, so that is all set there. Payment is due by 6 p.m. on Wednesday, so you get entered in for that awesome Spider-Man raffle. So that is that.
Well, you wrapped that up really quickly, so I appreciate that.
Sounds like he's got somewhere to be.
Yeah. Well, it is a full moon. We did jump forward. We sprung forward.
Yep.
We're in the
I kind
Friday
of
the
waddled
13th.
forward myself, but
Friday the 13th.
Friday
Full
to
moon.
1 hour in the
Anytime.
future.
After Dark, episode 80.
Yeah.
Right.
This week is coming together nicely.
Cool. Feel free to share this video as well. We appreciate that. When it goes onto your feed, other people can see it and give us a potential expanding audience. We actually have some friends of friends now, so it's been pretty cool. So thanks in advance for your support there. Round 1 of 6, 72 unique books. Let's get it on. Let's do round 1. We usually wait. Oh, Jake, before we do that, why don't you hop in and give me a little bird's eye on what this is.
This is a visual aid we thought you guys would appreciate, just to better show some of the hidden incentives we're going to sprinkle throughout the evening. So each of these bonus prizes or bonus incentives, however you want to call them, are hidden randomly throughout the different rounds. I think we're doing about around two or three through each round. So you don't know where they're hidden. They're going to jump out. You may get a book for free. You may get a discount on a book. You may get a bonus prize. We've got some pretty cool bonus prizes to throw in, some books, etc. You'll see how it works out, but This is just kind of showing you what to look for. And when you claim a book, we'll let you know if you get one of these as well. They're hidden behind the books to claim. We don't know where they are, and you don't either. We'll find out together. Cool.
More freebies, huh?
Yep.
All right. Now I know what I'm up against here. Here's Jake.
Go.
Thanks,
Do it.
Matt.
Do it.
Thanks,
Really?
Matt. Yeah, I'm ready. I've been ready since like 6.
Round one. Round one,
Oh,
A1.
six.
Day one, first book of the night, copy of Thor, Volume 1, issue number 373 from 1986. Near mint is the estimated grade of this book, which is written and has a cover by Mr. Walt Simonson. This book features a 25th anniversary cover as well. So I have a few of these sprinkled out, man. These are becoming really popular and highly sought after, so I thought I'd throw a few up. This is the first of a few again tonight. This is Thor 373, 1986, near mint, 25th anniversary cover. Walt Simonson, fabulous. Perfect for the signature right between the between his helmet.
Yep.
The epic. It's a great copy. A2. A2 is a copy of DC Comics Hitman. This is a first print copy from 1996. Near mint minus or above is the estimated grade of this book, which features white pages. It's the first appearance of the character Hitman, and it's written by Garth Ennis, and it features a cover and interior artwork by John McCrea. So DC Comics' first appearance of a character called Hitman. Garth Ennis, little Batman on the cover as well. $10. Right deal there. A3, you're going to keep moving down the line here. A3 is a copy of Marvel Comics New Mutants number 1 from 1983. Book is estimated to be in near mint minus condition. This book features the second appearance of the New Mutants team and also the first appearance of the character Kama, or Kama in Boston. But Kama, first appearance of Kama. You getting that? Sunspot there, Wolves Band. I love them all. New Mutants number 1 from 1983. A4. Gonna reveal them all here. This is a copy of The Eternals, issue 11 from 1977. Near mint, the estimated grade of this book, which features the writing, art, and cover by Mr. Jack the King Kirby. The first appearance of the character Kingo Schwen, who's supposed to be the villain in the Eternals movie. So one of the baddies. This book also has first appearances of the characters Zarin, Druig Egnar, and does feature white pages. So 3 first appearances in this Eternals number 11 from 1977.
Yeah,
And don't forget-
Korea for A4.
It's a
The
nice
Russians
book.
are coming.
The Russians are always coming.
A4 to Lou Correa.
Coming to steal my vote. Awesome.
All right, moving on to A5.
A5 is a copy of Dynamite Comics The Red Sonja, as some may call her. Issue number 1 from 2019. Near mint plus. Estimated grade of this book, which is a first print copy and features an awesome Frank Cho cover. Frank Cho, he of the Curvy Ladies. Love it.
And in the Andre slot,
Yeah, Andre, we always feature Andre Rusimov, something that's got to be oversized. So in the A6 slot tonight, we're going to have graded books is the theme tonight.
Ooh.
Is the first of 6 in the A6 slot.
That's hot.
This is a copy of Thor issue 1 from 2014. It is a CGC 9.6 copy, written by Mr. Jason Aaron, featuring a cover and interior art by Russell Dauterman. This is the first Jane Foster as Thor, who's going to be in the new Thor movie, right?
Exactly.
Jane Foster
Right.
as Thor. So
Natalie Portman.
her first appearance, which
Christian
is
Bale
kind of
as the
weird.
Christian
villain.
Bale. Yep.
Chris-
Right. We got Joe Barone for A5.
A5 is Joe Barone. Big
Hey,
Joe.
Joe.
And
So
rumor
first
has
Jane
it,
Foster.
We're also going to get a Guardians of the Galaxy appearance too in the next Thor movie.
I just want to get
That
Beta Ray
makes sense.
Bill.
Beta Ray Bill. That's
Yeah.
what they're
Where the
working
hell's
up to.
Beta Ray Bill?
He's
He
coming.
he should be in the Guardians of the Galaxy.
He will be. He's coming.
I hope so.
got it.
B1. Spoiler alert. B1 is a weird. I'd never seen this one before. This is a copy of Marvel Comics Captain Justice number 1 from 1988.
The hell?
Near mint plus the estimated grade of this book, which has white pages. It was written by J.M. DeMatteis. Features artwork by Sal Laguna, which is pretty cool. The Stan Lee intro. Apparently this was a failed television show.
Whoa.
It's just a bizarre one. Tough to find a lot of info on it. Captain Justice, but it's got a single page Stan Lee photo, and he writes up, the intro to Captain Justice. He must have had points on the television show, is my guess. Stan was shucking it. But yeah, never seen it before. Great copy, $5. I'm going to go to B2 now after Captain Justice. This is a 2X lot threw together for you. Actually, Ryan noticed this one. Nice one. Nice pickup. These are both books with covers by Mr. Alex Ross. The first one you get on the right is a copy of Kingdom Come Special Superman.
Awesome stuff.
Alex Ross provided the cover and the interiors in that, so it's a continuation of the Kingdom Come story. The one to the left is an Alex Ross cover that he did for a recent copy of Plastic Man. So 2 Alex Ross homage covers, one from 2009, the other one from 2018. Near mint, the estimated grade of this book's $12.
And
That's-
Dr. Fish for B1.
B1 to Dr. Fish.
Dr. Fish, there's supposed to be an issue number 2 for this, so we'll have to track it down for you. Not that I've ever seen one before, but who knows? May find a number 2 for you.
And B3.
We have Marlon Maya for B2.
Excuse
B2.
me.
B2 going to Marlin.
It's a pretty cool 2-pack. Thanks, Mom.
Great story in that Superman one-shot.
So in the B3 slot, it's got to be a 2-pack of these books. These are both copies of The Amazing Spider-Man issue number 362 from 1992. Both books are estimated to be in near mint or above condition. Over to the left, you have a newsstand copy, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. But on the left-hand side, the barcode, you can see it. It's a traditional barcode. That was sold on a newsstand, and the one to the right was a direct edition, so sold to comic shops and the like. So you get copies of each one, near mint or above. Second appearance of Carnage is essentially what this is. So great lot of 2 second appearances of Carnage. Both have white pages, near mint each, $35. Great deal. B4, please, sir.
All right, jumping across.
Love that Carnage. This is a copy of the Daredevil 163 from 1980. Fine, very fine, the estimated grade of this baby. This is a newsstand copy, again, on the left-hand corner. This book features white pages, so it's a really nice copy. Frank Miller provides the cover and the interior pencils, and Klaus Janson does the inks. Classic, first time we get the battle between the Daredevil and Hulk. So Frank Miller covers just fantastic. Thing's crazy. Daredevil 163. B5, please. Want them up. This is a 2-pack of books. These are both one-shots. Slide these out for me. The one to the left is going to be a copy of World War... Well, actually, the one to the right now is going to be a copy of World War Hulk Classified. So that was a one-shot that really kicked off World War Hulk. And the one to the left is a handout. It's called Marvel Spotlight. So you got some stuff in there with Greg Pak and some other cool stuff. Which, again, if you're a completist, you got to have everything as related to the War of the Hulks. Excuse me, World War Hulk.
Michael Thompson for B4.
B4 to Michael
Nice
Thompson.
copy, Michael.
Well, I think Mr. Thompson. He goes on 50% off.
Woo! Nicely done.
Who's that, Matt? You know who that is?
If I had eyes, maybe.
That's Big Wheel.
Is it Big Wheel?
Double Big Wheel. He double Big Wheels it up. So last one of this first round, B6, and Jake will take you back around. We can talk about these again if you need to. This is going to be a copy of the Harley Quinn issue 58 from 2019. Near mint or above the estimated grade of this book, which is a first print copy, and features a B cover variant by Mr. Derek Chew. So a pretty awesome Derek Chew cover B variant. Totally sold out. $8.
We have Tina King for B5.
B5 to Tina
Ooh,
King.
look, the double packer. That's good. Found one out to Team King. Should do bingo.
Very nice.
That's going to be
Excellent.
it for round one. Got a lot of meat on these bones.
Still over.
David Morgan
oh,
for B6.
B6 to David Morgan, picking up the Harley Quinn
That's always a great-
horizontal B cover. It's the B6 spot to David Morgan. So we've got just over 2 minutes left here in this first round, folks. Let's go back and take a look at what's still on the board. Some really good ones up there. A1, Thor, number 373 from 1986 in near mint condition. Classic 25th anniversary frame
Red
cover.
Sharpie. Walt Simonson, Red
Yeah,
Sharpie.
between the wings.
Yep.
Yep. Covered by Walt Simonson there in the midst of his really epic Thor run on the book. Just $8. A2, Hitman number 1 from 1996. Features the first appearance of the character Hitman. Book is written by Garth Ennis. So Garth Ennis doing a mainstream DC book in the DCU. Pretty cool. Check that out. White pages, near mint minus or better condition.
First appearance.
Ernest Briggs for A1.
A1 Ernest Briggs.
Great copy.
Jeff McCain for A3.
Hey, it's Jeff McCain back again for A3. A3 is picking up that New Mutants number 1. Good job, Jeff.
Yeah, $15. A nice pickup.
And Michael Thompson for A2.
A2. Michael Thompson's getting the first Hitman. Hitman number 1. We've got just over a minute left. Still 2 items left up for grabs. Let's talk about the A6 spot. A6, Thor, number 1 from 2014. This is recognized as the first Jane Foster as Thor. CGC graded 9.6.
First Padme Amidala as Thor,
Exactly. Absolutely right.
right?
That's in the A6 spot. Good pickup before we get to that next Thor movie. What is it? Love and Thunder, I think it's going to be called.
Love and Thunder.
God.
And down there, in the, don't say that, the B3 spot, Amazing Spider-Man number 362 2-pack. You get the newsstand as well as the direct market edition. The second appearance of Carnage in near mint condition. White pages on those books. Wow, that's a really good pickup. Just $35 for both of those.
Cool.
Yeah.
Second chance opportunities.
We're going to, well, maybe for us. I don't know about for you. We're going to get the Carnage and Woody Harrelson, the next Venom movie.
Coronavirus. COVID.
10 seconds left. 9.
I think I'm allergic
8.
to you mofos. That's what I think.
That
it
goes
is.
without saying.
Every time I come around, you guys just start coughing and sneezing. Well, not sneezing anyways. Coughing, yeah.
That wraps up round number 1. AG is going to break it all down and set up for round number 2, coming at you with 12 completely different items.
We'll find something for you. We're going to find something that everyone likes tonight. Got some really cool stuff. Got some really high-grade stuff. Got some new, hot, sold-out stuff. Just got stuff.
Can't wait.
Full moon, too.
Sounds like some good stuff.
Full moon. No wonder you're acting weird.
So while we wait for AG to set up the next round, we're going to give you a little more insight into the whole direct market versus
Ooh,
newsstand
are you gonna educate us?
edition. Yeah, I'm going to try and educate us.
Let's do it.
Time to go to school. So yeah, you may hear us tossing these phrases around, and for those of you who aren't in the know, we figured it'd be smart to just lay it all out there. The direct market, when we say direct market, what it means is these were books that were distributed to comic book specialty shops like ourselves. Even back in the day, it started in June of 1979, was the first direct market publication. But when we say newsstand edition, that was sort of the other end of the spectrum, where if you had a 7-Eleven or magazine rack, supermarket stands,
Pharmacy.
thank you, pharmacy. So books sold
This is
there
like trying in a family feud. I'm going to keep going until we run out.
are easily recognized for just the simple barcodes they had on them. If it was a specialty shop, then it had like Spider-Man's head in it, or a strike through the barcode, or some other image. What did it have?
No.
It sounded like you knew exactly what you were talking about, Ryan. Maybe I should let you do it.
Ryan sees it every minute, every day.
That's true, he does.
But there's so many different variations
varied
too.
of
It's not
that.
only direct versus newsstand, but you
Yeah.
also have different variants from companies, and
True.
it changes. So there's a lot of cool stuff. If you're into this type of stuff and collect for niche, some people like to collect books, but like to collect both books. So we want to make sure that we just know when we're underscoring something why. Page
Right.
color would be the same thing. Some people look for books that are just white pages. So when it does have white pages in our estimation, we're going to let you know.
That's right.
And hopefully that's helpful.
We're going to have another graphic coming up in the near future that explains some of those other cover variants John was talking about, where
Yeah, I got some weird ones. I got
publishers
one tonight. I got
Do
a
you?
couple tonight. Yeah, I got
publishers
some cool ones.
introduce, or they would test market different logos and experiment with them, and they'd be gone after just a few attempts, and you wouldn't see them again. So they're hard to find. We'll get into that in the coming weeks. Looks like AG's just about ready for round number 2. Coming at you in
2
a
of
little
6.
Good
I'm going to
Lord.
do this 5 more times. Public school math, I picked that right up. See that 5?
bit. Monroe.
It's good stuff. If I can stop coughing.
We're back.
All right, let's do it.
Round number 2.
Round 2.
Starting with A1.
Kind of fella coming out. This is a copy of Marvel Comics Red Sonja. This is a Volume 1 book, issue number 4 from 1977. Near mint, the estimated grade of this book, which was written by the great Roy Thomas. It has awesome side notes by Clara Noto as well, so she got involved in the writing. Frank Thorne provides the artwork and the cover. Pretty awesome stuff. Red Sonja, number 4, 1977. Near mint, $15.
Is chainmail? Does that chafe?
Hey, you have to ask Sonja herself. A2, I'm not going there, full moon.
I think AG knows.
You usually have an undergarment.
This is one of my favorites. This is a copy of Superman and Batman Heroes Against Hunger. This was a one-shot that was put out in 1986. This was DC's attempt to help the famine relief in Africa, and where we had Live Aid and all that other cool stuff that was going on. So this was DC's attempt to create a book specifically for charity called Heroes Against Hunger. As you might suspect, the luminaries came out for this one. It features work by, among others, George Perez, Jose Luis Garcia Lopez, Carmine Infantino, Barry Windsor Smith, Kurt Swan, Bernie Wrightson, Jack Kirby, Walt Simonson, and on and on and on. So everybody got involved and pitched in for this charity relief book. One shot, near mint minus or above, only $8.
Certainly looks like it. Neil
Was,
Adams
that,
cover.
was he still just Barry Smith when he did this?
He was Barry Windsor Smith. He had just changed
Just
it.
changed
But
it?
yeah, nice one. Good catch.
So we have Bob Marks for A1 and Dr. Fish for A2.
Wow, it's
Very
a cool
good.
book. The
Thank-
cover alone by Neil Adams
Yeah, I
is
love that cover. That's intense.
Don't say his name
so
again.
its own little Band-Aid Live Aid attempt here by DC, which was pretty cool.
AG's going to show you A3.
A3 is a 2-pack AG. These are copies of New Mutants issues number 18 and 19. Both put out in the year of 1984. Very fine or above the estimated grade on both these books. Both feature white pages, written by Chris Claremont, Artwork and covers by Bill Sienkiewicz. First appearance of the characters Warlord, first Magus, and the first Demon Bear, who's going to be featured within the new New Mutants movie, which we're finally going to get at some point. So first appearance, yeah, Demon Bear, Warlock, and Magus.
I have Jeff McCain for 83.
Great pickup for only $20 for the pair.
You think the adult film industry is going to do their version of that called the Nude Mutants?
Wow.
Yes.
I think that's a good one.
I'm going to clear my throat and go on to
Oh,
8-4.
Mr. McCain.
Jeff McCain.
Got himself 50% off.
I'm glad you guys are watching. Holy mackerel. 50% off?
But
Yeah.
he's getting that for
Wow,
$10.
$10. Nice deal.
A4.
A4.
This is a copy of Infinite Crisis issue 5 from 2006. Near Mint plus the estimated grade of this book, which features the first appearance of Jaime Reyes as the Blue Beetle. So first Jaime Reyes as the Blue Beetle and a great George Perez cover. Near Mint plus only $15. First appearance of a character. A5, please. A5 is a copy of Image Comics Ride. This was issue number 1, put out in 2019. Near Mint or above, the estimated grade of this book, which is a first print copy, was sold out and features an Adam Hughes cover.
Very nice.
Adam Hughes. Getting after the furry unicorn. Let's go to the Andre.
I'm biting my tongue.
In the Andre slot.
Whoa.
Come on, you know what you love it. It's a copy of Catwoman issue 51 from 2006. This is a CBCS copy, a 9.6 grade. Features an incredible, there he is again, Adam Hughes cover.
Dr. Fish for 85.
A5 is a great
Dr.
one.
Fish.
Adam Hughes, the Catwoman.
She's naughty.
That's just a phenomenal. And it's been homaged how many times over now, too.
Jeff McCain for 86.
A6 going to Jeff McCain.
It's always want to pick up, Jeff. Thank you.
Bye-bone.
Getting a good home.
Mr. McCain.
What?
Some free shit.
Free shit! All right, what's he getting?
Who's got himself a nice Blu-ray DVD digital copy of Batman Hush?
Look at this. Free shit. Going home, Jeff McCain. That's awesome.
Pretty good.
Ah, Jake Modoc, love it. He always looks like he's undershitted. That's awesome. Probably done unintentionally, but it works.
B1.
This is a copy of DC Comics Omega Man issue 1 from 1983. Near Mint plus the estimated grade of this book. I always love this one. Copy of Omega Man Solo number 1, 1983, only $10.
John, without looking,
Deluxe format.
can you name even one of the characters on that cover?
Yeah, Bedrock. There he is.
Bedrock.
Right in the front.
I think it might be Rock, but all right, maybe it is. Who knows?
Scissors, does it matter?
Paper.
With this
More
buddy,
important,
with this
listen,
buddy paper.
listen, more importantly, can you name any of the characters?
I was going to say the same one as you. I was going to say Rock, and you beat me to it.
All right. We're going to rewind the tape. B2.
All right, B2.
I ain't even sure what to say anymore. This is a copy of The Avengers, Volume 1, Issue 350 from 1992. Very fine plus or above. This is a nice copy of this book. This is a newsstand copy. It features a cover and interior pencils by Steve Epting. Tom Palmer's does the cover and interior inks, and it's a flip book. So for the anniversary, they went back and reprinted an old Avengers tale between them and the X-Men.
That's awesome.
So yeah, pretty cool stuff to celebrate Avengers 350. The higher those numbers get, the print runs get crazy. People stop collecting around then, so it's just an interesting pull.
I see the Black Knight on there.
Kit Harington on the front.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Pretty cool. But yeah, flip
And,
book, 12
and Natasha
bucks.
Romanoff.
I'm a big fan of the flip books too. That's the Starjammers, right? That's
yeah.
Yeah.
Scott Summers' father.
Of course.
Corsair, yeah. It gets crazy. B3. It's going to get crazy. This is an awesome copy of Marvel Comics Sergeant Fury and the Howling Commandos, issue 45 from 1967. Very fine, plus the estimated grade of this book, which features off-white pages. Just an amazing cover, amazing book. 1967, Sergeant Fury and the Howling Commandos, VFVF plus, $25. Cover alone is just crazy fabulous during the Vietnam War. Just pretty interesting stuff. B4. B4 is an always awesome copy of Captain America 241 from 1980. Very near mint minus the estimated grade of this book, which features white pages, is a newsstand copy. So again, the ones that weren't distributed directly at comic shops, this was one that spun on the racks and tended to get beat up. This book, again, white pages. Frank Miller provides the cover, and Mike W. Barr is the writer. The guide on this book is $60 plus.
Wow.
Joe Barone for B3.
B3 going to Big Joe.
It's a great book, Joe. $25 up. From 1967. So the old Captain America Meets the Punisher newsstand copy. Nice high-grade version. Again, guys, $60 plus. Yours for $45. B5, please, sir. B5 is going to be a 2X set. So these came out together in the year of
classic.
1986. Estimated to be in near mint or above condition. This is X-Men and Alpha Flight. So a 2X again, 2X lot. Chris Claremont was a writer. Paul Smith does the pencils and the wraparound covers. Both have white pages and first appearances of the characters, the Berserkers. But it was just cool back then. They started to spin out
So
mini-series
Yeah.
left and right when they had success with Secret Wars, and it gave them license to start doing this, and this was one of them. But the wraparound covers alone are just fabulous. And if you've never read it, it's a really good read.
Yeah, X-Men and Alpha Flight's a sort of natural team up too, so it made sense. It wasn't like they were reaching or anything.
It's weird not to have John Byrne doing Alpha Flight, though. It's
Yeah.
Paul Smith, which is great, but just not. But it was written by Chris Claremont, which is interesting too.
Michael Thompson for B5.
B5, Michael
Great
Thompson.
set. And B6 will be the last one this round, and Jake will take you back.
2 minutes left to go.
Take me back. Now this is going to be a 7X lot, so 7 copies. These are all copies of Sandman Universe #1. Book was put out in 2018, near mint or above, estimated grade on each one of these covers. So they relaunched Neil Gaiman's Sandman and featured a bunch of covers. First one was Jim Lee. Stop and baby, thanks, AG. First one was Jim Lee. The second one was Dave McKean. The third is Sam Keith, which is pretty crazy. David Mack.
Ooh,
P. Craig Russell. An awesome one by Jill Thompson and a Jay Lee to wrap it up.
Of Marlon Maya for B6.
B6
Yeah, it's
going to
pretty
Marlon.
cool. It's almost
That-
cover.
That Jay Lee cover is amazing.
Yeah, they're all really good.
7X lot. Thanks, man. Find good homes for them.
Because that's the cover I bought.
And that's going to be it for me for round one. Jake's going to take you back around. There's some cool books still left.
Terrific. Thanks, John. Good job. Good timing, everybody. A little over a minute left. Let's go back up to the top row. There's one book still up there. It is Infinite Crisis #5 from 2006. This book features the first appearance of Jaime Reyes as Blue Beetle. Sports a really nice George Perez cover. Near mint plus on that book. Just a minute left to go for the second round of the evening. We're going to go down to the bottom row on B1. Omega Man #1 from 1983 in near mint condition. This
Rock.
copy features white pages. Next door to that in the B2 spot, Avengers #350 is a really cool issue that is in very fine plus or better condition.
Flip book, baby.
It is a flip book.
Flip
On
it. Flip it. Flip it for real.
the back half, from top to bottom, reprints Avengers
Come on, Finster.
Matthew
#53. #53. This came out in 1992.
1992.
Features art by Steve Epting with inks and cover by Tom Palmer.
I love Tom Palmer.
So underrated. Love him. Over in the B4 spot, last book left on the board is Captain America, #241 from 1980. This is a newsstand copy and has white pages. We estimate it to be in near mint minus condition. And as you can see, it features both Cap and the Punisher by Frank Miller on the cover. So that's a pretty cool pickup, and it's well below guide. I
Yeah,
believe you
60
said.
bucks guide.
Yep.
So, great copy. White cover, pristine.
That's it for round number 2. We're going to quickly
Super
point
hot.
out for you that there are second chance opportunities available. So if you didn't
It's not
claim
too
a
late.
book, if you didn't claim a book during the round, you can always contact us after the fact. However is easiest for you. Text, Facebook message, phone call, stop by the store, whatever. If the book
Send me a fax.
has not been claimed, we will make it available to you. Just reach out to us and
Have you ever used a fax machine, Matt?
I did it work over summer actually.
Did you? Okay.
I think it was awful.
was that when you're sending pictures of your butt to people?
Yeah.
Text
Takes a
all,
while to go through.
fax all,
Ticks.
the master fax all machine.
It was awful.
Hey.
Not the work. Back.
Shared experience. That's powerful.
The fax machines are terrible things.
Yeah.
Good
They
stuff.
just make noise. I hate it.
Is this round number 3?
This is
That's
round
what
number
we
3.
used to hear all the time trying to get to the internet.
Do that. No chance.
We're going to set up for round number 3, and in the meantime,
Stuff just keeps coming. It's like the tide. It goes in, it comes
just
out.
doesn't stop.
Comes in, it goes out.
there's no way to catch up.
Oh my god.
Which cover is that?
The Immortal Hulk, he kind of looks like a possessed bunny.
He does kind of, yeah. So these books will be at your local comic book shop, including the Hall, this Wednesday, amongst many, many others from Marvel
That's
Comics.
Zemu.
Yeah.
That is
Zemo
Zemo.
looks like a bunny.
Yep.
Yeah, don't be fucking on Zemo.
Well, he looks like a bunny.
Zemo will be here now and kick your
He's
ass.
trying to hypnotize you.
That's Zemo. I'm sorry.
All right, we'll start with the left and work our way right. This is Avengers #32. Looks very cool. It's a team up of all the different villains that have plagued the Avengers since this volume of the book started. We get the Squadron Supreme, I believe it is, right? Namor's in there, Dracula. So all the big baddies the Avengers have been going up against. look as though they're going to come together and make life hell for our favorite superhero team. Should be good. Covered by Ed McGuinness. X-Men number 8 will be out this week.
Still selling good.
Still
People
selling
digging
really
it.
good. Jonathan Hickman still killing it on Marvel's premier mutant book. Thor number 4, of course, one of my favorites. This issue we see the Lady Sif get into the fight here, and
Where was she during where was she during Endgame?
Contract dispute.
Yeah, she was playing people
That's
in
bullshit.
movies.
She was the blacklist.
That's bullshit.
she,
Keep going.
No, it wasn't a blacklist. It was the
Tattoo.
Blind-
Tattoo.
Blind spot.
blind spot.
Blind
Yep.
spot.
Yep.
Would you like to buy a vowel?
She's still hot.
Good.
Cable number 1. So this is the young Cable. Nathan Summers has sort of de-aged, and we're finding out what he's
How do
doing
you do that?
on Krakoa. It's a long
That
fucking
Krakoa
story.
is pretty interesting. You know, I think it's
Yeah.
pretty useful. I gotta
Yeah.
get me a Krakoa. Go ahead.
And Immortal Hulk number 32, starring everybody's favorite white bunny,
Do
Zero.
you smoke Krakoa?
So, Jake,
What?
I got a name more question for you.
Hit me.
How is he hanging out with the villains, but then he's a good guy too? Like, wouldn't the villains just kick him out?
He's-
He just
he's-
so
Like
many
Rodan.
times.
He's like Loki. He's a
Like
player.
a
He's like
man.
He's
Yeah,
always been in
nice.
trouble. He's always been an ass.
Yeah, he's like
He's always
Loki.
been trouble, and he's pissed off about the way the oceans are getting treated, so he throws in
He's a putz.
with the bad guys. And
Okay, so he just joins whoever
Yeah.
to serve his own
Yeah.
purposes.
As long as he gets Sue Storm in the end, he don't care.
that's right.
That's all that
Whichever way
matters.
the wind
When he gets her where?
All right. Well,
right,
that's
so
always
this-
informative. This Wednesday at the hall.
Round number 3.
Full moon.
All right,
Round
we're ready.
And
Round
if you
number
do,
Exactly.
and if you do, let's do it.
A1.
John, did you say A1?
A1.
Thank you. So I may have another. Speaking of them, this is a copy of Power Pack, issue 19 from 1986. Near mint or above, the estimated grade of this book, which features white pages, is written by Louise Simonson. Features a Barry Anderson pencils and Terry Austin inks. The big deal with this one is we have appearance of Beta Ray Bill, as well as several of the X-Men showing up in Power Pack. So pretty cool. You get team up with that cool by himself. So pretty cool book, not usually seen. Power Pack 19, 1986. Near mint or above, $10. A2. Just a great cover.
Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
Color's great too. This is an awesome copy of DC Comics 52. So this was a series that rolled out over 52 straight weeks and told a bunch of different stories simultaneously. Few of them turned out to be some of the best stories DC's written in a great long time, like this one by Jeff Johns, Greg Morrison, and Greg Rucker. Excuse me, Grant Morrison. I said Greg Morrison. Was he in the doors? Was that Jim's brother? Grant Morrison, Greg Rucker writing. So those three,
He would
JG.
fill
I knew once I said Jim Morrison, you'd perk up.
Here's the Lizard Prince.
Yeah, this is a copy. This is a J.G. Jones cover, and the important thing to know here is the first appearance of Adriana Tomaz as Isis. So we get the brand new Isis along with Black Adam. That was a great story in itself, actually.
See,
The
all-
relaunched Isis. I enjoyed that.
You have Tina King for A1.
Tried to make him a good guy.
All this time I've been saying Isis.
No, Isis, the great Isis. And that book also features an Adam Hughes Wonder Woman origin story in the back. Pretty cool
Ooh.
stuff, yeah.
Ooh.
So a double winner. First appearance of Adriana Tomaz as the Lady Isis and Adam Hughes Wonder Woman. Thank you.
Perfect.
That moved me along. $12. Thank you. A3, please. A3 is a copy of Giant Size Avengers number 4 from 1975. Fine, very fine, the estimated grade of this book, which features white pages, written by Mr. Steve Englehart, featuring cover artwork by Gil Kane and John Romita Sr. Don Heck provided the interior pencils, and what we have here, folks, is the wedding of the Vision and Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch. Looks like everybody was there. It was a great affair.
Yeah, Dormammu was there.
And Dormammu came in and rocked it. He was actually the DJ.
Nice.
He rocked it. Yeah, he made it happen. But yeah, for Wedding of Vision and Wanda Maximoff.
Hey, Adam
As brought
Cormack.
to you by Disney Plus.
Namaste.
There we
All
go.
right,
Number
A4.
4. Great book, $25. A4, I love this book. This is a copy of Hulk number 1 from 2017. Near mint or above, the estimated grade of this book. This was an Ed McGuinness Hall of Comics exclusive cover. So this is a book we put together with the folks over at More Great Art and Ed McGuinness, and features X-23 against the She-Hulk. So a little homage cover that we did. There were 3 covers, cover A, B, and C. This would be a cover A, which was released as less than 2,200. That's what ended up surviving from the print run. So 2248 to be precise.
Michael
only that.
Thompson for A3.
With the Wendigo.
A3 and the Wendigos on it.
Wendigo.
But this was a cover A homage cover.
Daniel Briggs for A4.
A4 Daniel Briggs. Yeah, put out our own variant every once in a while. Ed McGuinness was an unbelievable on this. Such a great dude.
Daniel Briggs.
Daniel Briggs. What do you get?
What do you got?
He's got the book for
What?
Ah, freebie, Master Pandemonium.
Boom.
So that's a freebie. Thanks, Daniel. I think.
We'll get back
I was
to you on
thanking you like 3 seconds ago, but now not so much. A5.
A5.
Thanks, bud. This is a copy of Transformers issue 8 from 1985. Very fine, plus the estimated grade of this book, which features white pages and the first appearance of the Dinobots.
Can anybody sing the Dinobots?
Come on,
theme?
man. That was outside my wheelhouse, but I know the Dinobots. People love those dudes. Did you have a Dinobot?
No, I wasn't allowed to.
I didn't. Did you?
I did. I had
Did you?
all of them.
Did
It
you
was
really?
The only thing I asked for Christmas.
Freaks.
My entire family.
No, it's good stuff. No, I was a little old for the Transformers. Weren't my bag. I'm sorry, but yeah, first Dinobots, great copy, $12. Andre slot, which means it's the graded book. The oversized book of the round is a copy of Marvel Comics' The Man-Thing. This was issue 1 from 1974. This is a CBCS 9.4 copy, written by Steve Gerber, featuring a cover by Frank Frumer. Pretty awesome stuff. Second appearance of Howard the Duck is featured in this book, and first solo Man-Thing. The cover alone is just incredible.
Alright, so we got John Kamoa for A5.
8.5 Dinobots.
And Bob Marks for A6.
All right.
6. That's a great, nice, beautiful cover. Wait till you see this thing.
Congrats, Bob.
A6. We still got first ISIS sitting out there.
Coming around the corner.
Love it. B1 is one I. This is the first time I've actually seen this one. Marvel Spotlight issue 26 from 1976. Fine plus the estimated grade of this book. This is Marvel Spotlight on the Scarecrow of all characters. This is his first and only solo adventure. Features a Howard Shakin cover. Wow. So Howard Shakin doing, what's Shakin? The Scarecrow, apparently. Al Milgrom and Howard Shakin, only solo Scarecrow story.
They had to come up with a logo for him.
Look
It
at
just
him. I
only
know.
got used that one time.
Isn't that awesome?
And he's even
No,
up in
they
the-
actually use it in Marvel Team Up too. He sneaks into one of those
Oh,
too.
okay.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So he'll pop up occasionally, but not like
So
this.
this
$8.
is back in the 25 center day, and it looks like they've got the word hell on the cover. That must have been kind of unusual.
Well, it was for 25 cents.
Pretty cool.
B2. B2 is a copy of, this was Dynamite, correct? Yeah, Dynamite Comics The Spirit, number 1 from 2015. Near mint, plus the estimated grade of this book, which features an incredible Alex Ross cover. So we're big fans of Alex Ross, so you'll see some repeated stuff. You'll see a lot of Alex Ross stuff, a lot of George Perez stuff, a lot of the stuff that we love, and
That's
the
an
other
awesome
customers.
cover.
It is, it's crazy.
Michael Thompson for B1.
Ah,
Michael
there it
Thompson.
is. Marvel Spotlight. The Scarecrow. I flipped through it. Pretty interesting story, too.
B3.
B3 is one of the
Ooh.
biggies tonight. Might be the biggie tonight. This is a copy of X-Men Volume 1, Issue 96 from 1975. Very fine or above the estimated grade of this book, which features white pages. Is written by Chris Claremont and Bill Mantlo. Dave Cockrum provides the pencils, and it has a Maurice Sever and Sal Buscema cover. So the credits aside, this is the first appearance of the character Moira McTaggart. Moira McTaggart becomes an important part of the X-Men mythos, especially nowadays, right? She
Very,
can-
very much so right now.
So this is the first appearance of that character. She's been in the movies, right? She had a little love affair with Charles Xavier. Yeah, it's the first Moira McTaggart from
Okay.
Ireland.
Jeff McCain for B3.
B3
Yeah,
to
nice.
Jeff McCain.
Nice copy. Would be the, what would that be? 1, 2, 3, fourth appearance of the new X-Men,
Sounds about right.
right? 94, 95, 96. Be the fourth appearance, yeah, because it'd be giant size. It'd be 94, 95, and then that one. So fourth appearance of the new X-Men. B4.
B4.
B4 is a copy of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is issue number 96 from 2019, so a fairly new release. Near mint plus the estimated grade of this book, which is a Kevin Eastman 1 in 10 variant. In this book, we get the first appearance of Jennika as a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So first Jennika, not the first character Jennika, first time as a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. 1 in 10, issue 96, first print copy, Kevin Eastman. Pretty awesome stuff, $20. B5. This is a pretty fun copy of Justice League of America. This was a one-shot that they put out as a homage to the old 100 Pages days. So it's a deluxe format book, really high-grade copy. Put out in 1999. This book is in near mint plus condition. This deluxe format reprints Mystery in Space 75, All-Star Comics 41, Detective 432, and Brave and Bold 28. So back in the mid-'70s, they would put out these oversized books. You'd get one original and 3 reprints. So they did a little homage to it to close out the century. Pretty cool book.
Star
Tyler
Wars.
Merchant for B4.
B4 to
Yeah,
Tyler
just wait to
Merchant.
see the quality of it, Tyler. It's awesome.
And
Tyler?
got himself a double hole.
He gets a freebie.
No problem.
Picked up a freebie. Matt's on it, man. He's over there working
It's
it.
got a nice Mighty Thor variant.
Women of Power variant there.
Appropriate.
Cool, freebie.
Yeah.
Found a little scratch ticket there. Little game show style.
Yes, there's a-
Growing up in the 70s is what you get.
Stay away from section.
B6.
B6 is going to be a
B5 for Kerry Jansen.
Kerry
B5
Jensen.
Kerry
Ah,
Jensen.
there it is.
He's out there.
He had 10 of those. Last one of this round in the B6 slot is going to be a 4X set. It's called X-Men Hellfire Club. Features Andy Kubert covers as well as covers by Charlie Adlard. And also Charlie does the covers in the pencils, excuse me. So Charlie's known primarily for his Walking Dead stuff.
Yep.
Charlie Adlard did the interiors, which is pretty cool. So 4X set. Can I see those beauties?
Yeah.
Andy Kubert did that cover, and then Charlie Adlard takes over. Yeah, patriotic Captain America. It's going to get weird, people. Is that Mr. Sinister? He's not looking so good. Look at him. Looks like, I don't even tell you.
With the
Cat-
Union Jack
I'm not even going to
flag.
share that.
Coronavirus.
No, I don't need to say that.
that's
Son of a-
No, he went through the Escape from LA
Doctor-
world and saw the Surgeon General of Beverly Hills.
Dr. Fish for B6.
That's
B6
awesome.
to Dr.
Yeah,
Fish.
just an obscure set. We find these things once in a while. I've never seen them before.
What's that? I took a
Hellfire
deep
Club.
dive.
So you get, actually, I should have told. Well, Dr. Fish is going to enjoy the fact that it's the Hellfire Club through history. Is what it comes down to
that's
being.
awesome.
So yeah, it's really cool. It's one I had never seen before.
This round's just about over. There's 2 books left on
Two
the board.
beautiful books left.
Up in the A2 spot. And in the B2 spot, there's a great Spirit cover by Alex Ross, just $10 from Dynamite Comics.
Who played the Spirit? Was
That-
that Baldwin?
Baldwin.
Little
No, that was
Spirit.
the Shadow.
That was the Shadow.
Shadow. Who played the Spirit?
Somebody we never heard from again.
No, Billy Zane played the Spirit.
No.
Yeah,
No,
it
Billy
was
Zane
the-
played the
it was the
Phantom.
Phantom, okay.
There's a guy who never got any work again after that.
Yeah.
You talking about the
Really?
Frank
Come
Miller
on.
movie?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, that was,
Baldwin was a Shadow.
Scarlett Johansson's in that movie.
Yeah.
Scarlett Johansson did
Samuel
not play the
Gabriel
Spirit.
I think it was. Wasn't it Gabriel Moss?
Scarlett Johansson has Spirit, but she's never played the
Army
Spirit.
Hammer
Better
was the
than
Lone
Ghost World.
Ranger.
She's great in Ghost World. Steve Buscemi.
The goat. Actual goat.
All right.
After Kurt Russell.
Yeah.
Kurt Russell's number 1.
Yeah.
Kurt Russell is your
Yeah.
goat? Really? Okay, that's cool.
Anytime he teams up with the
Carpenter.
great John Carpenter.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
have-
Kurt Russell's up there.
It's
So
going to
we're
be
gonna clean
round
up
number
and
4 coming
Four.
at you here in just a little bit.
starting to feel like the
We'll set
Baton Death March here. Did I tell you it's a full moon?
Well, we set up for round number 4. I should say, while AG sets up for round number 4.
AG!
We're going to remind you that this, or not this Saturday, but next Saturday, the one after, on March 21st, is our next Ingest Day event here at the Hall when Manoli, the head of our Pro Services
Manoli.
Department, does an open house event. And you can bring in your books and find out about the process of getting them graded through either CGC or CBCS. He'll give you a free quote.
He said his name once. Go ahead.
He'll even give you free advice on whether or not he thinks you should get them graded. He does provide pressing and cleaning. We don't farm that out. We do it all in-house. He's the man, does it himself, so he can recommend whether or not they should be pressed and or cleaned.
He does good work. It's pretty
Yeah,
phenomenal.
he does really good work. Last Ingest Day, we got an Amazing Fantasy 15,
Yeah,
and
that
Iron
thing
Man
was
number
crazy.
1, Giant Size X-Men number 1.
He
We
pressed
got
that thing up too.
Hulk 181,
Pressed
he
up
sure
the Amazing
did.
Fantasy. It looks
yeah,
great.
absolutely. You
So-
want to maximize those and
Have
bump them.
trust.
Even if it's half a grade, you want to bump those things up. It can be a matter of a few $100s.
So we're
more.
going to put Manoli's face out. We're going to make a post.
I should have put his
Yeah,
face on
Manoli.
here.
There we go.
Yeah,
Exactly.
right.
Next time.
So that's Saturday, March 21st from 11 to 3.
So not this Saturday, but next Saturday.
Absolutely, a week from this Saturday.
So 2 Saturdays
More or less. Yep.
from now.
13 days. 12 days.
More than that. You sure it's 12?
I think it's 12.
You better check your math.
Huh?
What round is this? Where the hell am I? How did I get here?
We're going into the
I'm having one of my anti-penultimate.
round 4.
Round 4?
Round
Faux faux. Moses Malone. Faux faux faux. Remember Moses Malone? Sixes?
Moses Malone.
Is that the name of your dog?
Moses Malone, center, dominant, Hall of Famer. Moses.
Lemon Moses.
His prediction were for the playoffs were faux. He beat them all in 4 games. He said faux, and they did.
Yep.
It was pretty cool. Moses Malone minute here at the Hall After Dark.
This,
He played for the Rockets as well. If you
this
really wanna
round
know.
brought to you
Moses
apparently
was
by Moses
dominant.
Malone.
You know Moses Malone, let me tell you.
Round number
Round 4, let's go, Moses.
4.
And A1.
Edwin Moses,
A1.
A1.
Jerry Moses. This is a copy of Superboy, number 159 from 1969. This book is estimated to be in fine, very fine condition. It's a great mid-grade book with a great Neil Adams cover. So Neil Adams doing Superboy 159 from 1969, fine, very fine. $12. Great Silver Age book for $12.
Pretty
A2.
cool.
A2 is a copy of Image Comics Unnatural. This was a sold-out cover B. This is by Mirka Andolfo. So it's got quite a few things going on right now.
Awesome.
This has a Gino Cavazzano cover. What, are you afraid to show some nipples? There's some nipples on the cover. So you guys, they're all blushing here. It's making me uncomfortable, actually. Gino Cavazzano. This was a cover B, so this is the gratuitous sex copy, number 9. You're making me giggle now. Near mint or above, only $8.
My eyes!
Cover B. Look at that wolf. I'd be so lucky. A3. This is a
Mike
copy.
Weaver for A2.
Oh, thank you, Mike.
Put this on my biscuit.
I got nothing.
I thought I was the only one who heard
That's
that
enough.
noise.
I don't want to get,
Mike like other than
the NCAA is going to come take us off the air. This is a copy of Luke Cage, Hero for Hire, number 7 from 1973. Very fine or above is the estimated grade of this book, which features off-white pages. It's written by Steve Englehart, provides pencils from George Tuska, and it's Yuletide action, so it's Luke Cage throwing down on Christmas.
Is it cold in
Who
here?
doesn't want to see this? Issue number 7, 1973, so a really nice Bronze Age book. Very fine or above. $20. Great. I think the guide is 30 plus on it. A4.
Got John Kamoa for A3.
3 is nice pickup. Love those
Now let's hop over to
Bronze Age books.
A4.
This is a 2-pack of books.
Oh, the
These
Punisher's
are
going
copies
after
of
everybody.
Daredevil 183 and 184 from 1982. Near mint minus or above the estimated grade of both of these books, which are both newsstand copies. Both have white pages. Both feature writing, covers, and pencils by Frank Miller. Klaus Janson provides the inks. It's the first time we get the Daredevil versus the Punisher.
Wow.
So the two really well-known covers in great shape. They're both of newsstand copies. Again, tougher to find higher grade newsstand copies because of the way that they were handled and returned. That's why we underscore that fact. So 45, it's a great deal for the pair. Daredevil versus the Punisher.
Great story, too. Just awesome.
It really was cool.
Yeah.
And what the hell is
Steve-
Daredevil doing? Now he has the gun, but it's pretty
It's
crazy.
kind of like Dirty Harry, too.
It is a Dirty Harry gun. Nice one. It's probably a homage.
Yeah.
Good thought.
Oh, yeah, it could be.
A5 is a recent copy of Black Cat. So this is issue 1 from 2019. Near mint, the estimated grade of this book. This is a first print copy. It is a Stanley Archerm Lau variant cover. So Stanley Archerm Lau, the kids just adore him. It's one of his variant covers for Felicia Hardy, the Black Cat. Sometimes Spider-Man squeeze.
Bye, Felicia.
That's where Spider-Man goes when Mary Jane kicks him out.
Do it. A6.
I said Spider-Man, not me. This is a copy of
We got Kevin Krause for A4.
Yep.
And Steve Oliveri for A5.
Steve Oliveri for A5 and
Right,
Kevin Krause for A4.
you're gonna love those, Kevin.
Mr. Krause has got himself 25.
Nicely done.
Is that Crazy Quilt?
That is crazy.
God, he
Cool.
sucks.
That guy gives out discounts like they're cookies.
Crazy Quilt. Awesome.
Thanks, Kevin.
Can I get to Ultimate Fallout number 4 from 2011? It's a CBCS 9.8 copy.
Please do.
Written by Brian Michael Bendis and, wow, Jonathan Hickman. Co-wrote the story here. Sarah Pacelli and Clayton Crane did the artwork. This is the first appearance of Miles Morales.
Wow.
Hey, John, get to the friggin' point. It's first appearance of Miles Morales.
Way to bury the lead.
Yeah, great 9.8 copy. Last 6 sold are over 425, so a really nice book and a really nice pickup
That's a
for
good
$385.
Wow.
Check it out. We use cover price if you folks aren't familiar, so it's COVR price. It's just a subscription-based comic collector guide. You can look up the last sold on all the books, both graded and raw. Get an estimation on what things are selling for in a real market. It's the best real-time tool that we have, so it's called cover price. That's what we base a lot of the graded pricing specifically on, is on the last 6 sold, and this one's a nice deal at it. Again, $385 is a lot, but you're getting a lot. So B1. B1, this is one, I've never seen this one before either. This is a copy of DC Comics Direct Current. So this was a book that was given out in comic shops on a weekly basis. Pretty cool to get. Much like they do with some of the books out now, right? They don't do it weekly anymore. But this Direct Currents book specifically underscores the Sandman series that's coming out. So you get a preview of the Sandman. Could you flip it over?
The original Sandman series.
The original Sandman series by Neil Gaiman. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Thank you. And the flip book is Batman Forever, which is pretty cool. So it goes in to tell you about the book that's going to come out to go with the movie, and it's sort of like highlights and tries to get people to pre-order books, much like we do today. But this is the way it was done. Instead of a Jake email,
Arthur Bacon for B1.
it's pretty cool for
B1,
$8.
Arthur Bacon.
But the Batman Forever is the best. I saw that last night, man. I watched it. The Riddler,
Really?
Jim Carrey, Two-Faces, beyond awful.
Poor Billy D.
Horrible. Yeah, Billy Deagle boned. This is a copy of Uncanny X-Men number 211 from 1986. Near mint or above the estimated grade of this book, which features white pages, is written by the great Chris Claremont and features a John Romita Jr. cover and interior pencils. So there's another one of those 25th anniversary covers that they all did. We've got a feature cover. This one features the first appearance of the Marauders. So the group, the Marauders, first time you get them. And also features the first appearances of characters like Arclight, Harpoon, Riptide, Scalp Hunter, and Scrambler. There's a lot going on in this one.
Harpoon was my nickname.
What's up, Harpoon? Mine was Arclight. 211, near mint or above, $15. Great deal. B3. I wasn't going with that one. This one's truly awesome.
B3.
Copy of Avengers 151 from 1976. Very fine, plus the estimated grade of this book, which features white pages, an incredible Jack Kirby cover, interior pencils by George Perez. It has the first new Wonder Man costume, so Simon gets his button up red.
Oh, I
is
love
where
that
it
one.
happens, and it's also a new team. So they put a new team together. Just a great book. And this goes into the Perez run that you get towards the late, it goes into a little bit over issue 200, but starts kicking up here. Look at that Kirby cover.
Yep.
Fucking awesome.
Jim Calora for B2 and Michael Thompson for B3.
Ah, thing's crazy. What you get, Mike? I figured you would have that. Michael, I think it was down under that Avengers number. But thanks, bud.
Well,
was
Mr.
fun.
Thompson
It was-
not only
wow.
got it, but
Come
he got
on.
it for 15%.
Ah, very nice. Matt's on that stuff.
He is.
See that?
He's
Sound
good.
effects? You're
He's
pretty
good.
good. You got a future there, Mo.
B4.
B4. This is a copy of The Incredible Hulk, Volume 1, Issue 111 from 1969. Very fine or above the estimated grade of this book, and this book has white pages. A really nice copy of this book. Written by Stan Lee, featuring a cover and interior pencils by Herb Trimpe. Dan Atkins does the inks. It's the first appearances of the characters Galaxy Master and first Warlord Supreme.
Huh.
Hulk must be just beating ass in this book for 111, $35. It's a great buy.
Galaxy Master still
Yeah,
owes me
love
money.
it. B5.
Joe Barone for B4.
Yeah, woo!
Joe, nice buy. Great deal.
Good going, Joe.
Do you see that one?
B5.
B5 is always copy of the always popular Mighty Morphin Power Rangers number 9 from 2016. Near mint plus the estimated grade of this book, which features the first appearance of Lord Dracon. Huh? Is that like Lord Voldemort in the, what? You guys know?
No.
Nope.
Lord Dracon. It's a big deal.
Is that a body spray?
He's an alternate version of one of the other Power Rangers.
Here you go.
Oh, really?
How do you know that?
Nerd alert.
Dude, I flipped through it. I was curious.
Sure you did.
Check out the big brain on
Oh,
Brad.
yeah.
All right.
I won't say any spoilers. Of
First Lord
what it
Dracon.
is, but it's
Is
pretty
he
cool.
is he a legit or is he kind of a hacker?
No, he's legit.
Okay. All right. I'm just wondering. He's no like Crazy Quill.
Spilly, right? Blue Ranger.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah,
B6. Last one of this round.
Ri-
Jack will take you back
Ryan's
around.
like Lord Dracon.
This is a
in
copy of
2020.
Amazing Spider-Man issue 800 from 2018. Near mint or above the estimated grade of this book, which is a first print, oversized Greg Land variant cover.
Holy crap.
So the cover price is $10. So basically, cover price for Amazing Spider-Man 800, but the variant by Greg Land, and it's friggin' awesome.
Hey, Jake.
Yes, sir.
John Kamoa for B5.
Yeah, Lord Dracon. John knows.
Look at that.
That's cool.
Kamahua.
Yeah,
Yeah, see?
What is that?
See, it's legit.
I don't know. He's angry at me.
Well, when you figure
Don't
out
be-
who
don't be
Lord
dissing.
Dracon is,
See,
let me know.
you see now that raises Lord Dracon up a notch. See that? Because John bought it.
I was pretty excited.
So Greg Land, there you go, Jake. You got 39
Whoa,
seconds.
whoa, what's
to
going
keep
on here?
together.
Half a minute.
Neil
folks.
Adams Superman, $12. What are you
Real
kidding
quick,
me?
let's go back to the
Silly boy.
A6 box. How is that book still
What
up there?
the
Let me
hell?
tell you. It's Ultimate Fallout number 4 from 2011. First appearance of Miles Morales. Come on,
28,
CGC
27.
9.8. What are you sitting on your
27.
hands for?
That book is only going to get more.
Yeah,
and more
yeah, you're not
expensive.
gonna lose
That's
money.
good. No way. I'm going to take it home. Go ahead.
It's a great one. A1 Still up there, Superboy number 159
Yeah,
from
I'm gonna take that
1969 in fine to very fine condition, featuring a really cool Neil Adams cover.
It's raining Superboys.
And down there in
Hallelujah.
the B6 spot, Amazing Spider-Man. John just talked about it, so why am I repeating it? Number
Greg Land.
800 from 2018, near mint or better condition. Don't pass it up.
Second chance opportunities. That Superboy book's crazy awesome. That Greg Landberg is. Round 4, 2 more to go.
Coming up.
AG and Matt working hard to break
Terry
down the
Jansen
board.
for A1.
Ah,
A1
$12 bucks.
to
He probably has like
Kerry
3 of those.
Johnson.
Kerry, got 3 of those things. Thanks, Kerry.
Setting up for the penultimate round.
Penultimate
everybody.
rounds.
Round number 5. My second favorite round of the night.
I'm not even going to ask.
Nope.
I take offense
better,
to that.
Better that you don't.
I'm offended.
While we're
I'm
waiting
offended,
for,
you're offended.
while we're waiting
I'm
for round
offended and I
number
want to
5,
file a complaint.
we're going to talk
offended
about
by
some of the
your
new
offended.
books coming out from DC Comics this
I got a
week
complaint to file.
at the Hall of Comics and your local
Send it
comic
to our
book
HR
shop.
department.
It's on the 3rd floor.
I thought they were the fifth one.
Out there on Route 9.
There's no basement in the Alamo or the hall. What were you saying?
Where do you keep the basement?
Nothing important.
GL, man, too.
So
Let's do
some
it.
of the new DC books this week are Green Lantern, Season 2, Number 2. This is the next volume in the Grant Morrison Green Lantern saga.
It's so good.
Is it really good? You're enjoying it? Cool. I haven't checked it out
From a
lately.
GL man, yeah?
Yeah, it's
Digging
good.
it?
High
Good.
praise.
Awesome. Superman, love it.
It's high praise.
It is definitely Grant Morrison.
Yep.
There's some really out there things that he does,
Of course.
but it works so well.
Outer
Like,
Space Cop.
Yeah,
Aliens.
Outer Space Cop.
And Grant Morrison usually ties a lot of his craziest ideas to previously
Yep.
published, like classic Golden Age stuff that no one would
There's a
have
lot
obscura.
there's a lot of
That's-
obscure
yeah,
Green
he's
Lantern
awesome.
stuff that
That's
gets
cool.
touched
Oh,
on.
that's cool.
A lot of obscure DC
Awesome.
stuff that gets touched on.
Nice. Looks like Mongol's back in Superman number 21. This is the Brian
Mongo's
Michael
back and you're
Bendis
gonna be in trouble.
run on Superman.
The
Mongo's back. Flash number
Mongo's getting his ass beat
751.
again, like he always does.
Flash number 751. Batman's Grave number 6. Sort of like the opposite side of the coin for Grant Morrison is Warren Ellis. So Warren Ellis's Batman story keeps rolling here. Batman's Grave number 6. And latest release from DC's Hill House line. This is Dollhouse Family number 5. Part of the Joe Hill imprint. That's really
Which is
been
rocking, too.
selling really well for DC Comics. Yeah, people love that.
It's like their new
obscure
Vertigo
horror.
almost.
Yeah, Vertigo,
Yeah,
but
but it all seemed
even more
tied
of a
in
horror
a-
bent.
It's been good.
Can we touch on again how to claim a book, please?
How to claim a book. So, as soon as you see something after we turn the tile, if you see a book that you want, the first person to comment in the comments, obviously on this live video, we will announce that person as the winner. You have to be the first one on our end. Ryan is monitoring the comments as they come to us, so we defer to him. John likes to say Ryan is honest as the day is long, and that is the absolute truth.
So the important thing is to understand that if you want to book in the A3 slot, that you put A3 in the comment section and send it. The first one to Ryan's screen,
Exactly.
just to paraphrase.
Don't yell it out. We won't hear you.
Yes.
Right.
It's like Battleship.
And we will announce that person as the winner. You may look like you are the first on your screen and that other people are behind you.
A4.
But in truth, we have to go with what we see here
B2.
at our end. So speed is
All
of the
right,
essence.
2 more.
All right.
2 more. A5. I hope that
Round-
answers the question. If not, we'll go backwards and do it again.
Round number 5.
A2.
What?
I'm just checking AG. Let's go. See him stop. I stopped him. Let's
AG
go.
just broke.
A1.
All right, right out of the gate, we got a full 6X set. This is a set called Thanos Infinity Abyss. This was set from 2002, near mint or above the estimated grade on all 6 of these books. It is written, features covers by and pencils by Mr. Jim Starlin. I really had to look into this one. The net of it is the Mad Titan gets away with creating clones, and it's kind of in other people's images. So he has a Thanos clone in the image of Charles Xavier. He has one in Gladiators. So now the rest of the heroes, there he is as Warlock. It's not looking so good. The experiments aren't happening. But they have to go hunt down all the clones and obviously destroy them while Thanos collects all these other new pieces that he needs.
It's like a Horcrux.
It's crazy. Yeah, Thanos' Horcruxes. Thank you. But just a wild-ass 6X set.
Got Namor on issue 2. I can see that.
The Infinity Abyss.
Nobody cares.
First time I'd ever seen that one in
nobody
that
cares.
form. I'd seen the trade, but I'd never seen the set.
Age.
A2. It's an awesome copy of Justice League Darkseid War. So this was a one-shot. This is an issue 1 from 2016, near mint or above the estimated grade of this special. This is a Neil Adams variant cover, so it's Neil homaging Neil. He's homaging the first appearance of Jon Stewart here, actually. Written by Jeff Johns, Yvonne Reese provides the pencils. It is, again, a GL87 homage. This is also the origin of Grail, so daughter of Darkseid. So this book's got a lot of cool shit going on with it for $8.
Sure does. Love that cover.
Isn't it awesome? A3.
Dr. Fish for A2.
Awesome. Darkseid with it. If you've never read the Darkseid War as a story, pick up the trade. It's one of the best.
The
It's
artwork's
probably
super
the
fantastic.
Zack Snyder movie that we never get to see. A3 is a fantastic copy of Tomb of Dracula, number 51 from 1976. Near mint, the estimated grade of this book, which features writing by the great Marv Wolfman, cover and interior pencils by Gene Colan. The great Tom Palmer provides the cover inks and interior inks, and in this issue we get a Blade appearance. So Blade against the Dracula, a big throwdown.
I love that the way that Gene Colan portrays Dracula is mostly just this giant mass of black moving cape.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Pretty
cool.
quick.
It's the way
Yeah.
he should be.
Great stuff. Just great, nice, near mint copy. Great stuff. 1976, $25. A4.
Joe Barone for A3.
A3. Great copy while we took care of Joe Barone. In the A4 slot, we have a copy of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 1 from 1988. Near mint minus the estimated grade of this book, which features off-white pages. This is a fifth print, so the final printing of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 1 by Mirage Studios. The final fifth printing. They did fifth printing, and this is the only one they shrunk down.
Oh, okay.
So it's a shrunk down version. So it's the final one.
Still
Go
black and
look
white?
these up. Yeah, this is a really nice deal on these. We're fortunate to have a couple of them in house currently. So a real nice deal. $50. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, fifth print, number 1, 1988, Mirage Studios. A5. A5 is one of my favorites of the night. This is one of the ones that falls outside the realm of weird. This is a copy of Green Lantern 54 from 1994. Very fine or above the estimated grade of this book, which does have white pages. The uniqueness about this book is two. The first one is it is a DC Universe test logo variant. We touched on that earlier. So if you look in the left-hand side, you can turn it over. It says DC Universe. So DC in certain cities would put out or test logos in different markets to see if it might sell better or a better way to track the sales of it. So they tried this DC Universe. There's whole articles written about it. You can look them up about them. But this is one of the ones. The uniqueness about this book is this is the issue that Kyle Rayner's girlfriend, Alex DeWitt, gets killed by the villain Major Force and is stuffed in a refrigerator. And the book itself caused such a furor and rightfully changed how women were treated in comics. This was the proverbial last straw.
Is that where the term fridging comes from?
This is
That's
it,
exactly where the
fridging.
term
So yeah,
fridging comes
this is
from.
it. So yeah, the character's name was Alex
the whole
DeWitt.
term of fridging
So Major
came
Force,
from this
Kyle ran his fight in the spoiler alert. He stuffs it in the fridge so when he gets home and leaves a note. It's pretty brutal stuff, but so it's that and the DC Universe logo.
We have Michael Thompson for A5.
That's pretty cool. Messed up book. Messed up 90s, right? A lot of weird stuff going on. Comics were getting brutal and
In the
vigilantes
A6 slot.
and nuts.
It's one of the few versions.
Love
of
this
that
one
book
tonight.
I've done.
Copy of Batman issue 210 from 1969. This is a CBCS 6.0 copy featuring white to off-white pages. This is a Neil Adams cover, and this is the brand new Catwoman costume, which somehow they went on to use for the Mego figure. Kind of bizarre. We don't get the classic Catwoman on the Mego. We get this version of it, and this is the female. Isn't this the feline? What are these?
Furies.
The Feline Furies, excuse me. So she's got her own little girl band there in the background. So they're all going to go beat up the Batman. But yeah, the old Mego, Neil Adams, new Catwoman costume, Batman 210, 1969, CBCS 6.0.
Great logo.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Still,
Love it.
still a 12 center.
What's up, Catwoman? B1 AG. B1 is going to be a 2X lot, the copies of What If. So this is Volume 2, Issues 20 and 21 from 1990. Near mint, the estimated grade on both these books. They both have white pages. Both feature covers and interior pencils by Jim Valentino. Both these books also have their video game inserts. So there were inserts into this. A lot of times are missing. They feature like Tiger brand video games. A lot of people take them out, take out the coupons. Net is they're both in here. You get What If Peter Parker didn't marry Mary Jane. In the very next issue, you get What If He Married the Black Cat. So put those two things together, and it's in the homage of the wedding issue, too. You notice that?
Yep.
Spider-Man's
Bob Marks
Pretty
for
one.
B1.
pretty
B1
cool for
about
12
Mark.
bucks. Just cool covers. Look at the bad guys at the one where he doesn't marry her. Electro was
I
there.
love that Electro costume.
Yeah, thank God it wasn't Jamie Foxx. This is a copy of G.I. Joe issue 217 from 2015. Near or above is the estimated grade of this book, which is a exclusive Robert Atkins, Elias Shadzudis retailer exclusive Storm Shadow action figure variant cover. So we had done our own. We did the Baroness and we did
I was gonna say this would go
Snake
really,
Eyes.
This would go really good with our Snake Eyes
Yep,
cover.
but this is one that was done by I think Heroes Haven put out. Yeah, so
David Morgan for B2.
yeah, we got shanked.
B2, Dave Morgan.
Let's call it. We got shanked. B5.
Yeah, B3.
B3.
I'm still talking about my shanking. This is a full 6X set of Legends. So issues 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 from 1986. Near mint, the estimated grade of each one in this run. 4 of the 6 are newsstand copies. This is the first modern appearance of the Suicide Squad, first appearance of Amanda Waller, and both have the mask ad insert as well, which is important. Those get ripped out too. Pretty cool. That last one's a newsstand. But yeah, John Byrne did a series called Legends. And we get the emergence of the new Suicide Squad as we know them today, as well as first Amanda Waller.
Sean O'Brien for B3.
What's up, Brimstone? Was that the Brimstone? There he is. Look at it. He's like he's wearing a wife beater. What's he doing?
Staying nice
Doesn't
and
he?
comfortable.
I have to beat him down.
That's a leotard.
Yeah,
It's a
looks like
unitard.
looks like
That looks a little weird.
B4.
Ryan knows the leotard when he sees him.
Pretty fantastic copy of the Amazing Spider-Man issue 66 from 1968. Very fine, minus the estimated grade of this book, which has off-white pages. Written by Stan Lee, featuring a cover and interior pencils by the true legend John Romita. John Heck provides the inks. We have an appearance by Quentin Beck Mysterio.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Just
a
look
great
at the way
cover.
that looks in the printout. When you see the book in person, you can see where the ink hammers hit it. It's impression. It's incredible, this copy.
Joe Barone for B4.
It's awesome.
B4 to be
And
Joe.
Manoli did a great job pressing this too.
You're
Cleaned it
gonna love
up.
that book.
This is a great deal at $85. Thanks, Joe.
B5.
B5 is a copy of Guardians of the Galaxy. Turns out to be Volume 1. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1, Number 1 from 1990. Very fine, plus the estimated grade here, which is a newsstand copy. Written pencils and covers by Jim Valentino. This is the first appearance of Taserface.
Taserface.
Taserface. And Yondu's got the full fin going, man. He's full out. Jim Valentino's Guardians of the Galaxy. This is a big damn deal, man, when this
How
film
is
was
that
launched.
Volume 1? That's weird.
Yeah, they never really had their own solo book. They always did it,
It was
in other
always in a
people's
Marvel
books.
premiere
Right?
or Marvel
Exactly.
Spotlight.
Or as a one shot.
Bob Marks for B5.
Until the 80s,
Yeah.
they never had their own.
Newsstand copy, only $15. Thanks, Bob. Last one of this round
Oh,
5,
oh,
5 or 6.
Mark
Bob,
got himself
What's he got?
a free set.
free set! What
He's
happened to
got
that?
himself the full
Oh,
4
that's cool.
set of Batman.
That's a
Falls of
good
the Catwoman,
story.
Tarzan.
That's a good story.
Batman Tarzan.
Yeah.
4X set?
4X.
Yep.
Free set.
B6.
B6, last one of this round is a copy of DC's Justice League Dark number 1 from 2011. So this was part of the new 52 relaunch. This is a first print copy, first appearance of the group Justice League Dark, first official appearance of the group Justice League Dark. This has an awesome Ryan Sook cover. So this is the first time we get the full team together, including John Constantine.
That's a very cool
Black
cover.
Orchid is. Isn't that cool? The Enchantress, such a cool team.
The read in that book is so good.
So it's the Justice League Dark as we know them today.
Who was writing it? Milligan?
Yeah, I think Peter Leggett was already
Wow.
First print copy. It's beautiful. There it is.
Well, that is it for round
Infinity
number 5.
Abyss.
We're gonna
Thanos
take
clones.
We're going to take a few extra minutes, just run through the top 3 items on the top board up there in A1. Thanos, Infinity Abyss, full 6-issue set from 2002 in near mint or better condition. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 of that very cool Thanos story where he clones himself. Over in the
Then we're
A4
going to hunt them
spot,
down and kill them.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 1. It's
Thanos.
a 5th print from 1988, near mint minus condition, white off white pages. That's the first time they printed it in the smaller comic book size. And over in the A6 spot, it's
Hey, what
the
are we
greater
doing
book
here?
of this round. Batman number 210 from 1969, a CBCS rated 6.0, white off white pages. That's the first time you get Catwoman in a
Ernest
new
Briggs for B6.
B6
nice.
to Ernest
book.
Briggs. And that is it for round number 5, everybody. Thank you so much.
Woo!
One more round to go this evening. One more
Any books left
round.
over from tonight are usually on the shelf tomorrow. We'll also post them tomorrow morning, get a second chance to look at them. Had some pickups last week that way. And they'll be, again, on the shelf so you can take a look at them.
Very cool.
Last round, it goes fast, man. We are on next Monday night, right?
Yep.
3 in a row, and then we're off the week after.
We will be back on the 16th, Monday the 16th,
Three, we
for
do
episode
three
81.
on, 1 off.
Episode 81.
We have an announcement about episode 100 soon.
Oh boy,
Episode 100.
I just kind of got the chills when you said
Yep.
that.
It's going to be good.
I'm gonna be sick.
It's going to be our live
I'll
edition.
tell you what it's gonna be.
Episode 100 is going to be live.
I'm
We're
gonna
do
be
it in shop.
absent that day.
Are we live also?
Invite only. Well, yeah, it'll be good. We'll do it in shop live. No cameras. Be fun. Figured out how to do it.
No way to record the evidence.
Nope. We should record it. It'll be fun. Let's do it.
We could still do a live broadcast of it.
Yeah. They'd be behind though. They'd be frustrated.
No, I just
yeah,
have
we'll
to-
talk about it later.
Just watch. Dark Knight's Death Metal is the sequel to Dark Knight's Metal
Did you
coming
hear that?
Yeah, I did.
That's kind of weird.
May 13th. Did you really think I was going to say something that wasn't
I
weird?
just did. That was inappropriate. I feel a little dirty. Good.
Scott Snyder and Greg
Hi, Annie.
Capullo will be bringing you a sequel to their blockbuster hit Dark Knight's Metal. Everybody loves it, can't get enough of it. We're still selling back issues of that
you
damn
say?
thing. And this will be the sequel on May 13th.
The sequel to Dark Knights. This is Death
Deuce.
Metal.
Dark Knight's.
We're kicking it up a notch.
I tried to talk Snyder into calling it Dark Knight's Deuce, but he didn't go for that.
Deuce. The Deuce.
Yep.
Dark
Death,
Knights Ocho.
Death Deuce.
The Ocho.
Daniel did a variant cover.
Daniel Warren Johnson variant cover.
Yeah, we've been right up his alley.
Oh, yeah.
Why didn't
shit.
they do that?
Quiet down. Shh,
Oh,
quiet down.
Good
Shh,
call.
quiet down.
Good call on
Quiet,
Ryan's
quiet,
part.
quiet, quiet. May 13th. Quiet. AG and Matt working hard to set up the last round of the night, the sixth, the final round, episode 80. Thanks everyone for joining us. Appreciate the support.
Wonder Woman on drums, Superman smashing a guitar. Batman on vocals.
Yeah, I'm wondering what this one's. Do we know any? Are there any background under this one yet? Have you read it yet? Have
Nope.
they released anything? No. So
No,
we're
sir.
just going by the fact it's going to be a tie-in to Dark Knight's Metal.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Batman Who
And
Laughs.
Death
is gonna
Metal
be
did
involved.
because it's like 11 now. It's on 11.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
This,
I got it.
this speaker goes to 11.
11. Got it.
Why not just make 10 out of it?
Because this one goes to 11. All right, AG did it. Round 6. Let's go. Save the best for last.
Is that what we
I
can
do. Save the best for
All right.
last. Some great shit in there. Let's do it.
All right. Round number
I'm
1.
super excited.
A1.
First one out of the gate is a copy of Doc Wolverine, issue 75 from 2009. Near mentor above. The estimated grade of this book was a Mako Djurjevic variant. So it's an awesome Dakin variant, part of the Doc Rain storyline. So Doc Wolverine was kicking in when Doc Rain was around. That was the regular Wolverine Volume 2. $10. Great copies. Mako Djurjevic. A2. A2 is an interesting copy of Superman number 62 from 1991. Near mint, the estimated grade of this book. The big deal is unfortunately not Superman, but the fact that this has a Sonic the Hedgehog 16-page preview, which is effectively the first appearance of Sonic in comics. First Sonic the Hedgehog, first appearance here in this issue of Superman. There's a few different other ones that that same preview appears in, so it's not just in this one, but they were released
That
simultaneously in the same month, and pretty cool. So first appearance of Sonic the Hedgehog in comics, Superman 62, 1991, near mint, $12.
Mike Weaver for A1.
A1 Dakin, it's a great cover. Wait till you see it. And this isn't the retro Sonic from the movie, this is the real one. A2, this is a copy, A3. This is a copy of Tales to Astonish, issue 75 from the seminal year of 1966. Very fine or above, so a really nice 8.0 or above copy. It's a beauty. Submariner in the Hulk, white pages, Stan Lee writing, Jack Kirby cover and pencils. Gene Colan did some of the cover and pencils as well. Death of the Leader,
Death of the Leader.
which is kind of thrown in there, but the leader comes back. Man, Samuel Stearns cannot be kept down.
Death of Giggle.
Death of the... There it is. Not all my power can save me. You're not kidding.
Wow.
Great copy. Tales to Astonish 75, 1966. Very fine or above.
That's profound.
Beautiful copy, $50.
Arthur Bacon for B2.
B2.
Joe
Sonic.
Barone for, A2, sorry, A2, and Joe Barone for A3.
Sonic.
Is it blind
Grab
here?
those Sonics.
No, I'm just playing, that's all.
Well, A2.
A2.
Himself,
What's it got?
15% off.
Cha-ching. Congrats, Arthur.
Arthur Bacon, 15% off.
Big
Nice.
Joe.
Arthur was the big winner last week's
He was. Raffle prize.
super crazy spec books.
Super duper
was
raffle
awesome.
prize. A4.
A4 is a copy of Marvel Point 1 number 1 from 2012. This is estimated to be in near mint plus condition. This is the Nick Bradshaw wraparound cover variant, which features the first appearance of Sam Alexander, who is Nova. So the new Nova, Sam Alexander, his first appearance happens in this book, Marvel Point 1. Nick Bradshaw wraparound cover, near mint plus. Really nice copy, $25. Such a bargain. A5. A5, another obscure kind of weird one. This is a copy of Justice League number 2 from 2011. So this is part of the New 52. Near mint or above the estimated grade of this book. It is still sealed in the bag. The big deal about this book is it's a combo pack book. Today you get the digital code in the back of most Marvel books. When DC put out the New 52, they decided to shrink wrap the book and put the code inside the book itself so you don't detach it from the book. It's actually pretty cool. The print run numbers on these specific variants are incredibly low.
Yep.
Right? They didn't make a ton of them. It didn't make sense. They were test marketing it. So just cool stuff. Combo pack. Justice League number 2 with a great Jim Lee cover and just a great run. $10. It's a good deal. Next one, please. In the graded spot. The last one of the night.
A600.
The last one of the night. There's a copy of Tales of the Teen Titans number 44 from 1984. This is a CBCS 9.4 copy. Marv Wolfman was the writer. George Perez provides the cover and the pencils. First appearance of the character Nightwing. So Dick Grayson becomes Nightwing in this book, as well as first appearance of Jericho, an awesome character, son of Deathstroke. We also get the origin of said Deathstroke, issue 44, 1984. Part of the, this is part 3, right?
Yeah, Judas
of the Judas contract.
Yep.
So got a lot of cool stuff going on here. $95. First Nightwing, first Jericho, origin of the Deathstroke. The Terminator. B1. Jake will take us back around and wrap up the night. This is another one I'd never seen before. This is a copy of Avengers Initiative. So this was a book put out in conjunction with the Marvel MCU. So it's the first time we get the Avengers in the movies, in the comics. Kind of weird. Ron Lim provides the interior art. So a low print run. Again, first MCU tie-in, one shot, near mint or above, $8.
I think how Clinton and Tasha was kind of like an afterthought in the corner.
Yeah, kind of put him in the corner. I know. Well, you got the big 4, and then you got,
And then
no
yeah,
powers. This is a copy of Image Comics Velvet, issue 1 from 2013. So this is a pure spec scratch ticket here.
What is that, Velvet?
Near mint plus.
Great story.
First print copy written by Ed Brubaker and has a cover and interior art by Steve Epting.
So good.
So just a really cool concept and one we can seriously see as a Netflix or something show. Really, really cool stuff. So yeah, Velvet, first print, number 1, Ed Brubaker, 2013, Near Mint Plus. Great copy for $15. B3.
See even a character that looks a lot like Steve McQueen in there.
Wouldn't that be funny, huh? So this is a 3X lot we put together for you. Copies of Marvel Premiere, issues 35, 36, and 37. All from 1977. All estimated to be in very fine to near mint. These are the first appearance of the character 3D Man. Written by Roy Thomas and featuring a Jack Kirby cover, and Gil Kane did the cover of the other two. But yeah, first time we get this character 3D Man. They threw him in the 50s is where he ends up coming from, but it was going to be the new Spider-Man. After him, it was the Human Fly, and it just goes on and on. Omega was in there too, but no, this is first appearance of the character 3D Man, Marvel Premiere, so a 3X lot. Really nice copies, very fine near mint or above.
So I have Ben Deshane for B1,
Ben Deshane,
Daniel Briggs for B2,
B2.
and Dr. Fish for B3.
Yeah, great.
Right. Thanks,
First
gentlemen.
3D Man.
Dr. Fish for B3.
Should B2?
B2's gone
yeah,
too.
B2 is Daniel Briggs.
Daniel Briggs for B2.
Well, Mr. Briggs.
Oh, what's he
He's
got?
got himself that velvet for free.
Wow, freebie.
Wow.
A freebie.
Congrats.
What is that,
Oh,
Velvet?
literally, just give him away.
It's a freebie. That sucks. Before only 3 more books the rest of the night. This is a 2-pack of books right here. Copies of Ultimate X, number 1. We have a first print, which is near mint or above on the right. Over to the left, it's a third print, near mint minus or above. Both by Art Adams, so Art Adams variant. First appearance of the character Jimmy Hudson, who again is another Wolverine
It's his son.
incarnation. Yeah, son of Wolverine.
In the Ultimate Universe.
There it is.
Oh,
So,
Jimmy Hudson.
Jimmy Hudson. First Jimmy Hudson. First print. Third print. Art Adams. Variants. Great stuff.
Tina King for A4.
A4.
Let's just see these.
Tina
Jimmy
King.
Hudson.
A4 or B4?
A4.
Okay.
A4.
Marvel Point 1.
Just make sure I heard you right.
There you go, AG.
What we got for B5?
B5, 2 more left. This
Ooh.
is a copy of Justice League 8 from 2018. Near mint plus the estimated grade of this first print cover, which is a Jim Lee cover B variant. Sold out, as most of the cover Bs are. Always under order. But this is a Jim Lee copy. Near mint plus, just a beauty. The Joker. $10. Last one of the night. B6 is a copy of the always popular X-Force number 11 from 1992. Near mint or above. So a really nice high-grade copy of this book. First appearance of the character Domino. So first official appearance of Domino. We had the fake one before. Written by Fabian Nicosia and featuring a Rob Liefeld cover. So that's a great buy for $15. First Domino. That's it.
What do we got left?
Round
less than
6.
2
2 more minutes.
Less than 2 minutes left for this final round of the evening, round number 6. We'll jog back up to the top row and check out the 2 books left up there.
What's kind of
starting with
Santa?
the A5 spot. I like
I
to
have
jog.
Dave Morgan for B5
B5's going to Dave Morgan.
and Jeff McCain for B6.
Jeff McCain.
It's a nice pickup.
B6.
$15.
Very good, gentlemen. Thank you so much. So yeah, that A5 spot, it's a Justice League hard to find combo pack variant. As John pointed out, these were sold and sealed in poly bags so that the digital code that DC put inside was protected. There were very few of these printed, or I should say, maybe not very few, but a lower print run
Yeah.
than the regular book.
Substantially lower.
Came out in 2011. This copy is in near mint or better condition. Justice League number 2.
Mike Weaver for B4.
B4 is going to Mike Weaver, picking up the first Jimmy Hudson. It's a 2-pack.
Oh, nice.
Nice job, Mike.
Mike's rocking it.
So that means the only book left up on the board next
first
to that
Nightwing.
Justice League combo pack is the first Nightwing sitting
First
in the
Nightwing.
A6 spot. That is Tales of the Teen Titans number 44 from 1984. It's a graded CBCS 9.4. As we said, first Nightwing and the first Jericho includes the origin of Deathstroke. Just $95 for that one. Cool pickup. Make a great gift if you got a Nightwing or Deathstroke fan that you want to get a gift for. Not a bad pickup at that price.
There it is.
20 seconds left to go for our final round of the evening. Don't forget, we will be back next week on March 16th for episode number 81.
St. Patrick's Day edition. We're going to be extra
lit.
extra lit. It's
So
gonna
to speak.
it's gonna
Extra
be
green.
lit, right, Matt?
It's gonna be extra green.
It's going to be fire.
Yeah.
Fire.
Fire.
Fire 100.
That's it.
Jesus.
Is that it? Can I go now?
You can go. All right, that's it, everybody.
Great job, guys. Appreciate it. Thanks everybody for the support.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in.
Ryan, you
Good
got in.
Have a great night, everyone.
Johnny Mac,
Yo.
spay and neuter. Johnny Mac.
They
AG,
neuter me.
May
What?
the force be with you.
Matt.
See Daniel Briggs
Oh.
for A6.
A6 to
Ah,
Daniel
that's a good
Briggs.
book. Nice, good
Woo!
job. All right, I'm gonna say goodbye again now that Daniel brings it. Hey, Daniel. Good night.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, everybody.
Combo pack, man. That's
We
a
love
Command
you.
book.
Good night.
That's great.
Don't forget to let me wash your hands.